Okay guys, what is going on? It's been a little bit of time since I streamed. I'm going to make a load of service websites in today's video. I'm going to make like a service website generator. What this can be used for is just creating a lot of client websites. So if you have like a stream of people, or if you have the ability to make 50 websites in a day and then sell them all $500 each, then obviously yeah, you can do quite well out of this. But obviously you need clients. I would look at Fiverr. I would put yourselves on Fiverr. Try to get a good reputation. 250 for a website build is not that much, plus 20 or 50 a month, whatever, for maintenance, let's say. And then once you've got some 5-star ratings, you can put the price up. I'm not going to go into too much detail in that today. We're going to be using Claude Code, of course, which is now natively available on Windows, if you didn't know, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, you can now use Claude Code with Windows. I'm just getting the chat up on the side, guys. Where's the chat? Pop out. How's everyone doing today? Let me know what you're working on, etc., etc. So I'm going to show you guys how simple and easy this actually is, right? So mkdir service website generator, and then we'll do cd service website generator. Now, if you don't know what a service website is, basically I made one of these websites as an example on the channel a while back for someone. They actually paid me $500 for this website. I've maintained it. It does pretty well on Google. They're very, very happy with the result. And yeah, it's a really, really easy way to make money online, making these websites for people. So I highly recommend learning this skill, and I'm going to go through a few in this video. Now, I probably will add some kind of database at some point, but I'm just undecided on how to do that in my head. So I don't know if I'll go through that in today's stream, but if people want me to, I'll definitely show you how to make a database that you can connect to this for forms or anything like that as well. This stream is sponsored by SEO Grove, which is a tool that we have recently created, which is great for Shopify websites. This is your last chance to join the waiting list, which gets you access for $99 a month for 3 months instead of $500 a month. With all that being said, let's get into the video. So I'm going to write Claude here, sorry, stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to commit something to memory. So I'm going to say memory, right, slash memory, and we'll say project memory. And I actually have something on the side here, which I'm going to put here, right? So this is the memory. I can go through this quickly. This is just the prompt boiled down into a universal prompt. So create a new Next.js project. I'm just going to change this slightly. Call it something that makes sense for the website niche. Add some random numbers on the end. Create all folders inside this current directory that you're in, right? I've managed to make it so it can just run this command and automatically generate a Next.js project without you having to go through, without going through it. Yo, you should remove the key from your recent video, buddy. It's been compromised. It's fine. Like, hey man, I own I think it's already up anyway, but I'll turn it off now. Just I guess it's Open Router, or which one is it? Open Router. Hey man, I own service business and I have around 18 services. I am using Sanity on CMS Next.js website. I'm looking for an energetic way like Grove gets it done, but my Sanity CMS. Grove is more for ecom. Yeah, you can see none of these are even being used, so it's fine. Grove is for ecom, but I understand what you mean, and that is quite an interesting concept, so I may look into that. But yeah, let's create this. Oh, SEO Grove key. That's fine. I can control who's got access anyway. But thank you for telling me. Okay, so on the side here, oops, I have this prompt, right? This is what I've just committed to memory. Create a new Next.js project, call it something that makes sense for the website niche, add some random numbers on the end, create all numbers, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to save this. I'm going to say, actually at the very top, you are a service website generator that uses Docker. If it isn't the great battle of it's pronounced router over router. Yeah, true. I get that a lot. Open router sounds so weird to me. You're a service website generator that uses Docker to fix problems until the website runs fully without any issues. You also use the playwright MCP to read browser logs if an error isn't occurring. I think client side is the technical term, but browser side. Hey, Joe Bob, how you doing? Coding Mystery, thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. I need to also add the MCP for that, so I'm just going to do that on another screen because there's API keys here. 1 second. If you don't know, guys, adding MCPs to Claude code is just so beautiful. It gets a little bit messy, I must say, but like as long as you kind of know what you're doing, then yeah, it's pretty damn good. Let me playwright. Let me try find my playwright one. Hang on. Vision, no. The Windows. Okay, perfect. So this should work. Let me just exit out. Oh, I need to save this and then exit out of that. Oh, crap. Sigh. Okay, let's see. Claude. See if they're connected. MCP. Playwright's been added. Perfect. Let's add this other one as well. I hate API keys, guys. I try so hard not to show API keys, but then like it just happens constantly anyway. Clear. Claude. Okay, so we now have our dev instance set up, right? So I have the DigitalOcean MCP and the Playwright MCP. That'll make sense in a bit. Let me just open up the memory again. I wasn't quite finished with the project memory. Can I get this on its own? Okay, so your service website generator that uses Docker to fix problems until the website runs fully without any issues. You can also use Playwright MCP to read browser logs and browser side. You make an individual new folder per project. I will give you the services, languages, etc. You just need to create this site with a Docker instance to test and prepare to, and when I tell you to send the code to a GitHub repo, I will give you and then set up the site on DigitalOcean using the DigitalOcean MCP. You have access to the GitHub CLI. So I actually don't have to do anything. This is kind of what I'm trying to get across to people recently is coding is so easy now. Following you before SEO Grove, wishing you the best for SEO Grove. Please sell it for 100 mil plus. Yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, I have high hopes for SEO Grove. We also have Harbor as well, which I will be improving significantly soon now that I'm a lot better, and also Claude Code is so amazing. Okay, so let me just see. This is pretty much everything that needs to be said. Let's just close this. You can get the prompt from the channel, by the way, or from the Skool community, guys. Okay, so that's now in memory. So I need this. I need these XML tags here. So let me show you how this is going to work, guys. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in these XML tags, right? So we'll get rid of this one. For a website, and then we're going to get it to create it, and then we're going to move on to another website and get it to create it, etc., etc. So I'm not really sure where to go with this in terms of oh, images. Actually, I need an easy way for it to do images. Let's see if there's a unsplash MCP. Yeah, yeah. Do you need an API key? Do you need an API key? Doesn't look like it, right? Oh, you do. I thought they didn't have an API key system. What's the other one? Pixabay. Let's have a look. This might be easier. Does this need an API? I think Pixabay is easier though. Let's have a look. Pixabay API. I think they just give you an API key as far as I remember, right? It's just like here. No. Wait. I swear this was really easy. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, and then it's here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I can just grab this and go to my ChatGPT conversation where I do all my MCP stuff. I have to take on some of the screen because there's API keys here, guys. Give me this for Windows. Let's grab the API key. Okay, that should that should be fine to share that API key. It really doesn't matter. Everyone gets a free one anyway. What's the difference between Harbor and Grove? Harbor's for everything, but sorry, Harbor's just for blogs. Grove is just for Shopify. Let's see. I knew that was gonna fail. Hey man, are you still using the context engineering setup you made for videos recently? I'm currently using it with GitHub Copilot because I got it for free because of a student deal and even works on there. Oh hell yeah, dude. I use it when I'm trying to build something more complicated. Uh, it's not available on npm, right? Great. Uh, I don't want to clone the repo, for God's sake. I need an image MCP. Image MCP. Um, I don't want DALI. That's my own video. Great. That's so funny, dude. Fixing my own problem for me. Does anyone know any good image MCPs? Pixabay, Upsplash. I guess we can do Upsplash MCP. Let's see if this is on npm. Maybe not. Yeah, it's on pip as well. I don't actually know how to fix this problem. See if this one is on npm. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Does this need an API key? Yeah. So let's go and splash. Sorry, unsplash, just whatever.com. Log in. Please tell me I have an account here. Okay, nice. Account settings, dev, applications. Developers, your apps. Oh, hi. Okay, here we go. Let's just grab this real quick. Yes. Accept terms. Name of application. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. I have a really strong feeling that this is not going to work. That shit. Let's see. God, I hate ChatGPT. I think Gemini Image Gen has an MCP. Unsmashed Smart Server MCP is better, maybe. Is it worth to just use Claude Code Pro subscription? Yes. It picks images, context aware. Nice. I really hate MCPs. Unsplash failed. I haven't even set up MCPs yet. That's crazy. Oh, maybe I can just. Oh, yeah, that's pretty smart, actually. Yeah, I might just do it like that. Yeah, I really hate MCPs that require keys. Yeah, true. It's just giving me absolute shit on the side here. It's just not helping me at all. What I might do is just use Gina, because Gina just solves all my problems, I swear. I'll just always use Gina. I always end up using Gina pretty much no matter what I do in life. It all comes back to Gina. Okay, so what I can do is I can go to Gina.ai. Let's go on an incognito real quick. Gina.ai. API. What does it need to do? It needs to search like blah 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 insight. So I can do an insight search here. Where is insight? Insight search. There we go. So I can set the site to Unsplash, right? And then I can set the search term to what? Okay, that works. And then the reader can just scrape. Okay, so let's just add that to memory. I'm doing this because I cannot be asked dealing with MCPs right now. So I'll just show you guys a little workaround. Okay, so we should have the two MCPs that we need that work. So let's do slash memory here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up Gina scrapes. So to get images for all projects, follow the following workflow. Do an insight search of on Unsplash, replacing the Q equals with a keyword that makes sense for what you're looking for, and I'll just put this as Unsplash. Unsplash.com. Let me just make sure this actually works. What? URL source. Oh, okay, because it hasn't loaded my API. Search. Insight search. Okay, there we go. So now all the responses should be from Gina. Yeah, okay. So I can't change this, but that's fine. It should work. Then scrape the pages you find on the SERP using the scrape the relevant relevant page at a time until you find a perfect image. Avoid premium images. Use r.gina to scrape the actual Unsplash page, then choose the perfect image for what you're looking for each time, right? So then we just give it this. This will be available on my Skool community, by the way, guys, just so you know. I'll probably put this in a Google document. I'll make a video about this as well. But so r.gina replace with URL from s.gina search, right? That makes sense. Perfect. Okay, so it's not an MCP, but it gives Claude the ability to find images for me. That's actually all I need. So let's just close that, right? And then we just need to fill this in. So let's just say we're making a plumbing business in Athenry called Plums. Plumbing, don't ask. Okay, this is a genuine. This is my plumber, basically. Please do all large towns within a 50-kilometer radius of Athenry, right? Languages, I'm going to put Irish here just to see what happens. I really doubt that it can do Irish, but I mean, we may as well try, right? It might be funny. Another thing I could do is add an MCP that uses ChatGPT to translate stuff. Services, all services that plumbers do, all think of literally as many as you can, include emergency services. Locations, all places within 50 kilometers of Athenry. Contact details, I'll just put random number +353. That's a made up number. Info at plumbing.com. That's also made up. There we go. That's all we need. So this should theoretically just create us a website. The last thing actually I need to do is Claude. What is it? Dangerously. Sorry, one sec, guys. I was just gonna call. I need Claude YOLO mode. Sorry, dangerously. Well, where the hell's the command? There we go. Fucking hell. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this set up so we can actually watch something while I read the comments instead of just nothing happening. Okay, so this should be a template now. Put that in. Bang. We come back in 10 minutes. Job done. Let's have a look. Love how you still pick Gina if it makes more sense to you even when you get the bright data money. Yeah, I mean it's just what it is. Like Gina is just so simple. It's literally just one line of code and they give you a free API key. That shit is just beautiful. It's 2 lines of code. Cool, right? It's crazy. It's actually just one URL. Like if I just go here, for example, that's crazy. You running a special in Skool yet? I think I'm going to drop the price by 20 bucks. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Hey, Kenrick. Create a command line so you don't need to type Claude dangerously all the time. There. That's a good idea above me here. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop the price by 20 bucks. Just because, yeah. Create a command line. Oh, I just read that. Sorry. I really hate MCPs that require keys. I'm super new at this and I appreciate, thank you for everything you do. No worries, Jay Alberto. That command should have worked. Why did that? Okay, it did work. Okay. So let's watch this happen in real time for the first one. So let's go plumbing. Obviously, I already have something called that on my fucking computer, dude. So this should be a Next.js project here. Okay, perfect. That did work. Okay, nice. What? Good. Okay. Why did the install fail? That's weird. I'm trying to get it so it can run the shell command without me running npx create or whatever. That looked like it might have worked that time. So technically, if I open this up now, it should just be a base Next.js project that runs when I run npm run dev. Because it installed it, right? npm run dev. Okay, so let's just see if that if everything ran correctly. I haven't actually done that before. Why back to Next.js? It's just it's a really simple way to make a specific type of SEO website. It's actually much easier than why is that not opening? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you can see Next.js app. It's just it's easier for non-devs, I would say, to create something. Kenrick, how you doing, by the way, Kenrick? Hope all's well. I'm trying to make it so anyone can come in and launch a Next.js website, basically. Why is it dangerous? It bypasses the need to approve what Claude wants to do. I just read two comments out, and the first answered the second. Thanks for that, Kenrick. That's so funny. I just read that out just like because. Okay, let's see. I'd really need to know that everything is running correctly, etc. Where is my live stream? 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. What's everyone working on, guys? You better be working on something. Okay, let's see. Now let me stop any existing containers and start again with a new port. Still fucking running. I have a lot of problems with ports because I just have random Next.js projects running like across the board. So that's the really experiment. I'm using Docker, by the way, guys, because I want to just be able to launch it on DigitalOcean. For the first one, I'll probably just make this like this. I'm not doing anything, by the way. Like I want people to know that the process for me in terms of like what I have to do is done, right? I'm not actually doing anything. The only other thing I will have to do is create a GitHub repo, right? So we may as well just go ahead and do that. So let's just open up GitHub and we'll go to new and we'll call this Pom's Plumbing. We'll do private. Yeah, we'll do private. And then create repo. I can then give it this repo when it's finished coding. Okay, so now I need to search for and download plumbing related images from Upsplash. Let's see if this works. Thinking, I'll create plumbing related using Gina AI. I'll search for various plumbing keywords to get a good variety of images. Look at that, s.gina plumbing pipe repair, right? But that should just be Unsplash, right? Yeah, there we go. So then I open this, we can have a little look on the side, what it's actually doing. It's grabbing some of these images, should avoid what they called fucking not public, premium images. Did you have a problem with using MCP servers like a few days ago or a week? MCP servers are just annoying as hell. Yeah, Kenrick, it's funny you should say that. I've been looking at convex for a while now, and this would actually fit perfectly with the final piece of the puzzle that I'm trying to. You know, I'm gonna in the I'm gonna do this in the background. I'm gonna do a convex version. The reason being is because the database is already there. So like for a website that needs a form or anything like that, convex is just done. Like I've been looking at convex. I've been looking at convex. I'm very, very, very interested in convex. I would say that. Actually, for this project, it's probably perfect because they do need forms. A lot of these projects. I think I'm just gonna. Was it CD? So it's okay. I don't want to just make the same website. So in the background, let's make. What should we do? God, I can't think of anything. Oh wait, that's a really good idea. Oh my God, this is so meta. A service website agency that creates perfect service websites for for your business for $500, all in, then $100 a month maintenance. You get leads. You have a form. You can personalize the contact details, etc. Um, so the service is what I am currently building. Just ignore that. Services, website design and creation and SEO and ranking and leads, full website generation on Next.js plus Convex stack, proven track record of bringing in leads to all service types. Businesses create a lot of landing pages specific to large service areas like HVAC and stuff. Okay, beautiful. Let's do English and I don't know, Spanish just for the hell of it. There's someone here on $100 Claude code and hit the session limit. I got it, but it feels like unlimited. I'm not really sure. Fedor says, Hamish, what's up? Are you web dev or SEO or both? Both, I guess. I don't really like using the word dev and me in the same sentence. But I mean, I guess both. I guess I'm kind of a web dev. I just really don't like that. Locations, you're gonna, maybe, yeah. Are you gonna add the convex LLM docs? Yeah, probably. Locations. Um, for this particular build service related service pages instead of location service pages, for example. Clearly, he's a YouTuber. Instead of location settings, for example, website design services for HVAC businesses. Contact details. I don't know. I'll just put random shit in my first use placeholders for contact details. Okay. Let us see. I want you to use Convex for this project. Do they have like a I don't know. Is that no? Probably not. Let's try this though. So we'll just put this here and we'll press enter. Let's check back on this one, see how it's doing. LLM.txt, so they do have an LLM.txt. I don't know. Let's just whack that in, see what happens. Okay, that's pretty cool. GA is Gaelic, if you didn't know. So this is going, which is nice. Enable MCP services in Copilot, feature and org settings, Copilot policies, enabling code preview. Yeah, the best one for MCP service is definitely Claude Code. I do love Claude Code for the simplicity, for sure. Okay, let's just. Oh, this doesn't have dangerously allow browsing, right? Sorry, dangerously skip permissions, I should say. What? Okay, so I mean, the kind of the process that I'm trying to show you guys is that you can just keep doing this, right? So CD, website, service, what is it? How do I always forget that kind of stuff? Service website generator. Service website. Wait. Oh wait, it says still get XP on RuneScape. No XP waste. Claude, dangerously skip permissions, and then we just do another one, right? So we fill in this again. I don't know, these are all just examples, so I don't really need them to be real. Is this not working? Yeah, it's working. No, it's still not working. This worked before. I'm really confused why it has to piss around like this. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it did here. Okay. See. Yeah, that's right. God damn, I don't know what's wrong with Claude Code, really. It's getting stupider, I swear. Oh, wait. I put that in the wrong one. Okay, sorry about that, bro. This was just a fresh conversation. I basically just abused Claude for no reason. There we go. Right, that worked. Okay. This is good. It looks like it's getting there. Okay, perfect. We'll keep letting that one run. This one is now running with convex. This is just an experiment just to see if we can have forms and things that actually use convex. This one here, we'll create a new one. So service information, anyone got any bloody ideas? I'm all out of ideas. I don't know, HVAC service in, I don't know, any towns or cities in the US, I swear. Where is HVAC popular? I have no idea. Can anyone help me with this? I'm really bad with this kind of stuff. I don't know. HVAC in, let's just Google HVAC in, let's see, HVAC in, HVAC in Arizona. It's kind of crazy. Austin, Texas. There we go. Perfect. So we'll do Austin, Texas. Um, Services, all HVAC services you can think of, plus emergency ones. English and Spanish is fine. Locations, all large towns and cities within a 100-mile radius of Austin, Texas. Contact details, just use placeholders, that's fine. Okay. Let's keep this going, keep the train going. Let's do okay, a whole new conversation here. Let's just make sure that there's only 2 folders here. Plums Plumbing, Service Agency, perfect. I'll probably just do 3. I think 3 kind of shows the power of this, right? So I'll just send that. One of them is convex, so obviously it's a little bit different, but we'll see how that goes. I've also never really used Docker with Next.js before. I'm just doing that because I want to be able to release these websites on DigitalOcean in a very simple and easy way, which is what Docker allows you to do. Hey Hamish, have you found with building SEO Grove that any redesign or changes are really difficult to enact? I have a project I'm working on and I get stuck in the mire due to orphan code. Yep, 100%, 1000%, 100,000%. Yeah, it's horrible. Let's just see what images it actually got here. Oh, look at that. Bang. That's such a good fucking system, dude. Holy shit, that's a good system. Wait, did it work? No, wait. It needs to use this command. I need to give this command properly to, what's his face? This is the command. I swear to God, do not put plumbing. Come on, Claude, you're intelligent. There we go. Big, intelligent Claude making big moves. Good job. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Let me create the basic structure, start building the homepage modern design. First, let's set up the type definitions. Okay. So I'm currently making 3 websites at the same time. At this point, you should look into renting a server and deploying everything with self-hosted Coolify. It's laid by self-hosted open source. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely up for suggestions on things like that. I don't know how exactly I would do it, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, this is just going to keep running through this. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really much to say, to be fair. How much does this cost to set up? I mean, you could set it up with $20 a month. I might actually make a video on doing that to see whether you can get through one of these websites on the $20 a month plan. I don't know. I think that would be quite a good video, actually. I'm going to write that video idea down because make a video on whether you can create a Next.js service site for a month on Claude Code. I think you probably could, but if you need if you're doing a lot of stuff, then it's slightly different, obviously. And I would probably recommend the $200 plan, but yeah, Bilal is right. It depends on how much power you need. That's a good way to put it, for sure. Like we need a lot of power. We've got 3 $200 plans for context, so yeah. Remember, guys, I want to really reiterate this point. I'm not doing anything. Okay, I haven't done anything to any of these projects. It's all just one prompt, right? It's going to run a slash compact soon. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but we'll see for sure. Okay, this is going a bit crazy, but fair enough. This is now doing HVAC stuff, getting images, etc., etc. So very, very interesting process. I'm making 3 of these at the same time just to demonstrate a point that you don't have to do anything, right? It's just running itself. Now, one cool thing about this is you can, as an upsell as well, you can tell the client that you can add more pages to it. When I was in Italy recently, my old boss, Pier Giuseppe, who paid for this website, he paid $500, by the way, just so everyone knows. Where's the perfect zoom? Okay. When I was there, I added like another, I don't know, 400 pages to the website, like very, very quickly. I guess this was it. Yeah, Vietro Sumare, that wasn't there before. And all I did was I just gave it in a list of more. Oh, Jesus, that is pretty fucked up. I gave it a list of more places and it regenerated the pages using the page generation. Oh, sorry, the audio cut out. Are you taking any measures to not get bogged down in the legacy code that floats around once you made changes? No, I'm not. There are no real measures. It's just it's a case of telling it to ultra think and be like, Bro, oh, did you tell it to use subagents? No, but I should have to speed it up. You're right, Joe Bob. The only thing I'm doing is I'm saying you're stuck, ultra thing, and look for legacy code that might be affecting what we're talking about, right? That's normally how I do it. But like it's you kind of have to know that it's getting stuck, right? I did not say that. Whatever, we focus on HVAC, sure, whatever the fuck. This is a pretty good offering. If I can get some leads in here on convex, that would be great. Just chilling on the side, right? Okay, so let's see how this works with a compact in the middle of it. I'm not too worried, to be honest with you. I'm just going to add, I won't do the subagents thing, but if I wasn't streaming, I would probably just press escape and say, can you spin up multiple subagents to hurry this along? But I don't want to mess anything up. I do want it to be a good full run, right? Okay, yeah, I removed the form here. So they've got access to this email. They've got access to this number. That's how it works now. Pasa al inglese. There we go. English, beautiful. So this, when I was there, my old boss, he told me that they were getting like 5 phone calls a day, which is crazy. I don't know where they're coming from. Like, is it from ChatGPT? Maybe I don't really know where the hell they're coming from, but yeah, I mean, it'll be cool to bake that into the system generation. Actually, to be fair, I might do that. So it like adds a Google Analytics tag or whatever. Okay, so now it's creating the SEO pages. Beautiful. Middleware. Okay. Service specific landing pages. So it did say that it says that it's done convex, right? So it should be fairly easy to add a form using convex, I guess. What point did it set up convex? It just said that it was done here. Set up Docker, integrate convex. Generated by convex, oh yeah. There we go. Okay, it's schema.ts, yeah, perfect. Okay, so this didn't work for some reason. Okay, create them manually, I'm not too sure about that, but we'll see if it can add a form easily, basically. I'll bake that into the process at some point. I'm not sure exactly how, but okay, so this is grabbing images. This is already like a really, really nice process. So I can just look here, open folder here. Let's go to public images. Okay, so there's nothing yet, but it should put some images in there. So let's have a look here. Okay, there we go. This is almost done, I believe. Did he tell it to use subagents? I might do that on some of them. Okay, so this should get the images now. This should have images coming in. There we go. No. Okay, we'll give it a chance. There we go, look at that. I'll create a much better homepage now. Beautiful. So yeah, this is the process I've been working on for a few months now, just to generate service-based websites for people that actually rank on Google. What's everyone working on anyway? It's been a while since I've asked people that. Let me know what you're working on, guys. I'll be very, very curious to know. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Air conditioning unit. Perfect. So now it's grabbing those images as it did last time. I would recommend doing subagents for this, guys. You're completely right, Joe Bob. I just I forgot to. I basically just forgot that was a thing for a little while there. There we go. Create contact form with convex backend. That's exactly what I wanted. How did it know to do that? That's crazy, dude. Okay, Docker Compose up. So this is running. I'm building iOS app using Suno API. Interesting. Suno API. Suno API. Oh, right. Okay. Nice. That's cool, dude. I love that idea. iOS apps and things, great idea. Really, really, really good idea. Okay, so that's doing that. That's doing that. And that is still going. Definitely could have made this go a bit quicker. Yeah, sorry, API. Yeah, no, I understood what you meant. I thought Suno for a second was a way to build iOS apps. But yeah, that's cool. Great idea. I find mobile app development's quite hard. I'm not a big fan. Starting making a paid ad maker. Hell yeah, dude. We're doing that for Grove at some point, I think. So I haven't got into it yet, but I'm definitely going to be looking at doing that for Grove as well. Okay, that's still downloading bloody HVAC images. I'm building a B2B SaaS for compliance management for German companies. Interesting. Very interesting. Using Claude code plus Xcode. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Oh, interesting. I'm making a web OS with agents that can run application and hooks with MCP servers. What the hell is this? Oh, it's Playwright. Using Daytona for running the applications. Yeah, I've heard of Daytona. Pretty interesting stuff for sure. What is going on? Why is that? Why is this just blank? It shouldn't be blank. Claude is decent on mobile apps. If you're doing iOS, create a blank project with Xcode first and then init Claude inside it. Thank you for telling me that, Joe Bob, because that is very helpful. That is extremely helpful. If you're doing iOS, create a blank project with Xcode first, then init Claude inside it. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. It's like Next.js, then, kind of, in a way. There is a redirect loop. Yep, so now it should fix the redirect loop. Perfect. This is something that previously you had to fix yourself, right? Which was really shit. I'll tell you right now, it was really, really shit. The new GPT image is available on Make for making ads, and I can get it pretty decent looking, but it's going to take a while, even a GPT update, to get it right. Product embed's not 100%. Yeah, for sure. Daytona is, I believe, like Docker, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it's. Oh no, Daytona leverages Docker, right? I kind of thought they were the same thing, but maybe I'm wrong on that. But I really thought that they were the same thing, but apparently they're not. But oh, there we go. Bang! Look, there's our first one. Nice. So this isn't finished, obviously, but this is so cool that it can fucking do this. So Sita's website, Negocios HVAC. So that's so good, man. Hopefully that's not going to say that it's done though, because it's definitely not done. But it's still pretty cool. So yeah, you can see in the background, right? The first website is not complete, but like it's getting there, right? N8N and stuff, I've got a really big problem with them. Oh, it says it's done. Oh, okay, here we go. It's got these last two things to do. Using N8N as well. How easy is it to set up authentication Stripe? I've been struggling with using a combination of ChatGPT, Claude, and Cursor. I was simply trying to create a simple SaaS that automates APIs using N8N. The problem with selling N8N is that you have to pay them $50,000 a year for the rights to sell their product inside your SaaS, right? So I actually wouldn't recommend using N8N. To be honest with you, just set up HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. In terms of Auth and Stripe are not the easiest to set up. They're quite annoying actually, but it's wait, what? Finish the website, you twat. But yeah, it's definitely worth it if you need it, right? What is this? Emergency repair. What? What? How has it got this image? What the heck? Okay, that's good. What Matt does every user get a container with data on it which runs their NCPs? Yeah, I'm not really sure what the difference is. Interesting. Okay. This is quite interesting. Be right back, gonna go make a... So this is how everyone's making tools, right? What the hell is it doing? What is it doing? Stop. I need to run isolated. Wait, I need it to be running isolated. Okay, so the problem was I was trying to use too many playwrights at the same time, basically. So I just need to fix that. So yeah, let's do Claude dangerously skip permissions dash R, and then select this one. Try it again. I just activated isolated. The form is working. Stop opening fucking playwright stuff. Oh my god, stop. Okay, so I didn't know the playwright could not be used at the same time. I'm not really sure how to fix that. There we go, right, okay. So this is Pom's Plumbing, this is what's being created. I might have to pause this. Actually, no, that's just doing Unsplash now, that's fine. I need to work out a way around the problem with this, but I'm not touching anything. This is just it doing this itself, right? And it's created this entire website. And it's just running through everything, making sure everything's working properly. This is pretty cool. And yeah, this is pretty much done, right? This is a completed website that could be given to a client. So I think the last thing I'll do is I'll launch this website on DigitalOcean just to show you guys how that works. It's got the Irish version here. How would you deal with the root situation if you built with vanilla.js? Good question. Well, you just create 3 websites so bloody quick. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? I'm not touching anything, by the way, guys. This is just it using Playwright to bug fix. At all times, it's reading the browser logs and it's fixing issues, right? That's what I did, Bilal. That's what this one here is. The middle one here is a website to collect leads for people who want service-based websites. It's kind of meta. So yeah, I mean, it just completed the entire project. Look, it's done. It's literally done. You can't tell me that's not fucking crazy, right? I didn't do anything. I just gave it a prompt and then just chatted shit with you guys. And this entire website is completed. It has breadcrumbs. It has images. It has a shitload of pages. I don't know why these aren't here. It has Gaelic or Irish. Where is the language swapper? Can't see the language swapper for some reason. Okay, it's there. Okay. So it's got Gaelic as well, which is Irish, just because I thought it'd be interesting. And yeah, yeah, not everything is translated. That's fine. These are all tiny little things, right? This is still in English. You can say make sure everything is actually translated. But yeah, I mean, you saw how quick that was. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for an hour exactly, and I created this entire website, and I spent half an hour trying to fix MCPs. So this has 1,500 pages on it, this website, okay? Plus bilingual support, so it actually has more than that, I think. And the entire website is done. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy, right? What you can do nowadays with AI. Whole website's done, 1,500 pages, completely accurate SEO. You can see gas safety certificates in Or and More, Plums Plumbing, right? We launched this website. He gets a few leads every week, let's say. Bang, 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 on to the next client, right? So next client, let's see. This one's still going. This one is being created at the moment. I mean, it's pretty mad, to be honest with you. The amount that you can do in such a short amount of time these days is absolutely crazy. The main thing I would say is just having a good workflow for what you're trying to do, right? Where do we get the prompt? It's actually on my channel already. I'll just show that just to prove that it's actually on my channel for free. Hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. What's going on? Yo, what the? Why when I do Control A here does it not doing? Yo, what is going on? My keyboard's like, is it Playwright? Maybe. Oh yeah, it's Playwright. Okay, income stream service. Let me see which one would have it. I'll be making a video on this tonight anyway. Now that I've perfected this process. This one here, I guess, will have it. Nope. It's on the Skool as well, but obviously, it's also free as well. Where is this fucking thing? I normally put it in a lot of the. Where the hell is this prompt? Jesus, I really hate my thumbnails. I really don't like my thumbnails. Hmm. I have no idea where this prompt is suddenly. I'll just go to my docs. It's on the Skool as well, as I said, but I'll just, where is it? It's this one. When will you do the discount for your course? I think probably we'll drop the price by $20, so it's $39. I think we'll just drop it because yeah, I think 49 is it or 59? Might be a little bit inaccessible for some people. So yeah, I think I'll probably decrease the price by $20. I don't know what's going on here, but this one looks like it's almost done. So SEO is not dead. No, it's definitely not. SEO is definitely not dead. It's changing for sure, but like if you need a plumber, you're gonna go either on Google or ChatGPT and search plumber, right? That's just how you find a plumber. So I don't know. I don't think it's dead personally. But people really don't care about SEO anymore. I'll tell you that for free. People on my channel do not care for SEO anymore. Okay, let's see where we're at. This should be almost done. So yeah, like I said, this project, the first one is completely finished. So let's actually launch this website, right? So I'll do /MCP. You see here we've got DigitalOcean, right? So all I need to do is give this GitHub, right? Why can't, what is going on with my computer? Oh, right, that's why. Oh, sorry. Let's say push this code to this GitHub, then launch it on a DigitalOcean drop, or whatever is cheapest. That's literally it, right? Like people think like launching things is so complicated, but it's actually so fucking easy. No, it'll be a permanent drop, I think. It'll be permanently dropped by, to either 39 or I need to confirm everything, but it might be like 34.99 or something. I'm not sure exactly, but why is it doing that? Oh wait, I use this repo. Okay, so let's just watch this progress, right? You obviously you have to have GitHub set up, obviously, but okay, so initial commit, this commits the project to GitHub, and then it pushes, which I will have to confirm, just because of the nature of GitHub. Awesome, I'm ready to set out with the new price plan and keep an eye out. Yeah, I'll announce it on the channel and stuff. I'm not sure, I don't know what the price would be, I don't know, like 34.99 or 29.99? I just don't know. I have to see. It's 49 right now, which is admittedly quite expensive, so. Does the $200 plan cover what you've done so far? I think the $20 plan would cover one website every 5 hours, I would guess. 101 would cover multiple of these. So if I refresh this, watch. The code is here. Just watch how fucking easy this is, guys. This is what I'm trying to explain to people. I'm not doing anything. All I've done is like given it a process that it can follow and given it the tools that it needs to do whatever, right? So you can see right now it's launching the website on DigitalOcean. Again, I'm not doing anything. It just has access to the DigitalOcean MCP, and I've told it to launch the website on DigitalOcean. Now, obviously, you do need a domain and stuff, but you know that's just separate to this. But if I go on DigitalOcean here, and I think it's on droplets because I asked it to use droplets, but let's see. It's not on droplets. It'll be on app platform then, I guess. Plumbing. There she blows. And then this should just build, hypothetically. It might not. We'll see. I'm not sure there's a sitemap here either. I'm not sure I programmed the sitemap stuff into the prompt. So I probably will do that too. Thank you for considering dropping your Skool pricing. Yeah, I'm pretty much like certain that we will. It's just getting around to doing things like that is time consuming. Obviously as well, some people have paid for a year, so I'd have to refund them. But yeah, I mean overall I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna drop the price because I'd like it to be accessible to people. I haven't eaten today. I completely forgot to eat. Oh, there we go. So this didn't work. Let's see why. Let's see if this sees why, right? Let's see if this sees why. So instead of me bug fixing this, let's watch. There we go. I'm just going to say check the logs just to hurry things up. Normally it would eventually come to this conclusion itself, but I just want to skip the sleep 60 because. So I'll manually check the logs just to show you guys. Okay, so it looks like. Oh, right. It never actually built the project. Yeah, that makes sense. There was an issue here in this process where it never actually tried to build the project locally. So this is going to take quite a lot of fixing. Yeah, because it's mainly validity of types. I'm just going to say build it locally first so you know it builds, then push again. I'm going to change the prompt though to encompass that, right? So what is it? CD service website generator and then Claude and then slash memory. This is actually a really, really important part of the process that I completely forgot to add it to the prompt. The project must build locally. You must successfully be able to run npm run build, and it builds, creates all the pages, etc. This is essential. Also add a sitemap for all the pages. Okay. So we'll save that. This is the prompt that will be. It's not actually in that document. Sorry, wait. The document I just sent you is an old one. Let me just make a new one. So this is put this prompt, put this into your slash memory in Claude. Create a new folder, cd into that folder in Claude. I need the XML tags. Fill in these XML tags with your site. You can just put one city and a radius of that city for locations and just ask it to think about what services to include itself. So I'll just get rid of the, I'll just leave this as an example. As you can see in this example, right? So this is prompt one. This is prompt one. Actually, I'm going to add use sub agents to make this go as quickly as possible. And then this is put this into Claude's memory. Okay, there we go. So this is prompt to generate a service-based website. Let me just add the links because, I mean, at the end of the day, may as well. So try SEO Grove, not even relevant to this, but sure, why not? enter here. There we go. And then here about join the Skool. Oh, can you do discounts on Skool? I might look at that as well. Okay, so this is the what you need, Bilal. There you go. Okay, right, let's close that. Let's go back to what we were doing. Where is it? There it is. Okay, there we go. The build is now successful, so now it's going to add the pages, and it should work this time. What was that beep? Why did I just get a bit of a sound? There we go. So that's now pushing. There we go. And then that should automatically trigger DigitalOcean. That was just a slight problem with the prompt, guys. That's now been fixed. So if I'm not mistaken, that should trigger a build here. And then we'll see if that status error. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. Perfect. So that's now triggered a new build, right? This one's randomly decided to add a sitemap and robots.txt. I mean, I'm all down for that. Claude 4 Opus Reach, now using Claude Sonnet. Okay, let's see if this builds properly. I'm going to guess that it will. Okay, let's see. This should be finishing up. I think once this is built, guys, I'm going to stop streaming. I just wanted to show what was possible and how to do it. I don't see there being any problems with this build. Build complete. I just forgot to build it locally, basically. It even put it in Frankfurt. That's insane. Look, they put it in Germany because obviously New York wouldn't make sense for this business. That's actually hilarious. Fair play to Claude Code. Okay, that should be live on a URL very shortly. What's this doing now? Okay, wait. Say try again here. And then for this one, we'll test out convex in just a second and see if it actually worked. Okay, so this is the last one. This is the HVAC site. There we go. Look, Plum's Plumbing is now live. Bang, bang, bang. Job done. Now, literally, all we would do. Fuck's sake, there's some color issues, but that's fine. We can fix that fairly easily. Yeah, it normally picks up on stuff like that. I'm not sure why it didn't, but yeah, I mean, it's done. You can see, bang, Irish, bang, emergency services. Yeah, I mean, job done. That website is now live. Obviously, you need to add a domain, but adding a domain, it's pretty simple. You just go settings, domains, edit, add a domain, job done, right? It's pretty simple. So yeah, that's one website. Let's see what we've got here. Here's the HVAC website that was also created on the side. Well, thank you for streaming. I really enjoyed your content. Keep up the great work. Thank you to of the R. Yeah, I mean, this one looks even better. I would argue this looks much better. It's done a better job here for sure. But yeah, this is also done. So this is the English and Spanish HVAC services website, also completed. And then I just want to quickly test this one here. which is the convex one because I've never used convex before. So let's just have a quick rundown of that. Where is it? Here. Let's go here. Here. Which one is it? This one. Show more options. Visual Studio Code. Open her up. Terminal. New terminal. Let's do npm run dev. Okay, there we go. We've got the website running. It didn't build it. That's fine. We can do that another time. Okay, let's see if the form actually works. I'm pretty curious to see this. I've never actually used Convex, so do whatever. Sure, sure. It's an old number. That's fine. Send message. Thank you. We'll be in touch soon. Okay. Where do I actually see the? How do I query the database? Wait. I filled in the form. How do I see if it worked? I have no idea how to use Convex. Just query the database. It's not that hard. Oh, it logged to browser console. Let's have a look. What the fuck is it doing? Stop. Stop, 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 stop. I just want you to query the database and see if it's Convex. Oh, it's just simulating a submission, right? Perfect. Why would it not do that already, though? Why? Honestly, I hate these things sometimes. Okay, so we got one website live. We could very, very easily just get this website live, right? Make sure the project builds locally before I push it to GitHub and DigitalOcean. Ah, why stop? Bro, I didn't, Kenrick. Yeah, I'll go through Convex another time. I just wanted to see if it was easy, but I would probably end up using like MySQL or something that's just a bit easier to use alongside something like this. Oh, what? This didn't have a single TypeScript error. What? Really? That's fucking crazy. What the hell? That's crazy. There was not a single TypeScript error. What? Okay, so let me just, I'll launch this other website just to, again, show how easy it is. So we'll do new. This is HVAC website, private, create repository. Okay, that should be working. So yeah, in less than 2 hours, I launched 2 service websites, right? Which is pretty cool. Push to this GitHub and then put it on DigitalOcean using the MCP. So it should be pushing to GitHub right about now. And then once it's done that, we can push it to DigitalOcean and we've actually finished. It's that easy, guys. Okay, so now it should pop up with OAuth. There it is. Continue. Now it's going to use the MCP to launch on a DigitalOcean server. 2 of the eye. If you don't mind me asking, how would you go about selling these kind of websites after you made them? I'd probably do one or two things. Number one is obviously make the websites for people in my area or on Fiverr or whatever. The second one is rank the website, right? Call it like, I don't know, plumbinginmycity.com. And then once it's ranking, approach people who are in that niche and say, do you want to buy this website? It's getting traffic already. Pay me 2,000. You can have, 5 fucking leads a day starting from tomorrow, right? Which is very valuable to people. That's kind of like a rank and rent model to a certain extent, but it's a little bit different to rank and rent, but it's pretty similar as well. It's basically the rank and rent model, but you're selling the website to someone, right? Okay, so this should be here now as well. HVAC Austin website, bang, bang. Go to build logs, and this should be done in just a second. Another website with 1,103 pages on it. So all in all, what? That's like almost 3,000 pages created in one stream. Definitely not a record. But yeah, still, it's just so easy, guys. And you can do this for directories, you can take data and rehash data, and there's just so many things that you can do with this setup. This Rolls-Royce Rent.it, I think it is, has been one of the most successful websites that I've created using this method, though. Love the RuneScape running in the background. Haha, thanks for reminding me, dude. Definitely need reminding of that every so often, guys. Thank you so much. 97 Mage, looking pretty beefy. I will say I'm just buying bombs at the moment because I'm lazy, but yeah, I don't know. So look, it actually selected New York City as the server, which is pretty funny. Because this one is HVAC website for Austin, Texas. So it even chooses the best server for you, right? You don't have to worry about launching websites anymore. This shit is just so easy. Cool, that makes sense. Thanks for the info. Yeah, you're welcome. Leonardo Gregorio. That's a very Italian name. Gregorio. Leonardo Gregorio. Okay, no, doesn't work. Why? The fuck? Oh, right, something's broken. Oh, it's already fixing it. No, it's not. Wow, it was following that entire process. Look, I didn't even mean it to follow that process. It can also read these logs automatically. Are you mainly selling the websites to clients or selling the leads to them? Neither. I'm just showing people how to do this. I only got onto this because someone needed a website, right? People come to me sometimes and they're like, I need a website. And I needed a quick and easy and cheap way to do that for people because I don't like overcharging if it's just like a simple website build or whatever. So I just wanted to do like a quick, simple methodology that would actually bring people leads. So that's what I did. Obviously, there's a bit of a difference between this one and these ones that I've just made here, which is quite interesting. Some of the quality has been lost, I would say. This should pop up with the GitHub auth, and then that should rebuild and it should work. How much would you say the web would cost roughly without the leads? $500. That's what I sell them for. I mean, if it was through the agency, it would be more, obviously, just because that's how agencies work. But I mean, you can realistically charge like, I mean, people would charge $5,000 for this website, right? Maybe even more. They would charge, 7,500 fucking dollars for this website, right? And I wouldn't, but people would. People would charge a lot more than I charged for this website, right? It's got like 2,000 pages or something. It's got Italian and English. It's a pretty hefty project, but as I showed you in this video, like or stream, you can just yeah, do it quickly. So much opportunity right now with website building. I can't. Oh, actually, I recognize your. Thought I recognize your name. Yeah, hey Leonardo, how's it going, dude? Oh, what was the video that I watched that you? I'm gonna sort by popular. Yeah, it was this one. I watched this and I watched this of your videos. So shout out to Leonardo, guys. Definitely go check out his channel. He probably doesn't need a shout out from me, but definitely go check out his channel and give him some subscribers from me, guys. But yeah, I recognized your name actually when you wrote something in the chat. So much opportunity right now with website building. I can't express the excitement in the videos, but damn, what a time. SaaS, I take months to build, now taking weeks. Yeah, for sure. It's 500 Talabo. I sold this website for 500. 500. But I mean, people would sell this for 7,000, 8,000. You know, you could realistically charge $2,500 for a website with this many pages and this much content on it. But I just don't charge that much because it doesn't take me that long. And yeah, I don't know. But if someone came to us through the agency, it'd be different. Obviously, agencies a different pricing level because we have people to pay, of course. Why is this not? I think one tiny thing it changed right at the end. There we go. Right, it's working now. So this now, if I go here, thanks, man. I watch yours all the time. I wish I had the same consistency. Great stuff. Consistency is king on YouTube, honestly. But you can also kind of mess your channel up a little bit if you post too much. But it's still not working. Something here is breaking. Don't know. Maybe it just hasn't propagated yet. Does it just need to? Oh yeah, it says that it just needs to propagate. Does that cover your hosting costs? Yeah, definitely. Something like this. Pom's Plumbing will cost $5, right? You can get them to pay for the domain as well, right? So if you're thinking about pricing, you have to pay you have to pay $5 a month plus domain costs, which I mean, realistically, let's just say $30 a year because they often charge you a lot more for renewing, right? So if you're charging, I would recommend charging this $500 for the site or more, right? 500 to, I don't know, let's just say 2,500 just to be reasonable. You can charge more than that, but yeah, good luck getting people to pay that. So, and then what you'd do is after that, you'd say like $50 a month or $100 a month for maintenance. Like if they come to you and say, you know, I want to change, I want to add more cities, I want to add more this, I want to change this, whatever, then you realistically you can get probably more than $100 a month. But yeah, just to be wary that there are maintenance costs. So you can take the hosting out of this and also the domain out of this, and you're coming away with like $80 a month profit. But obviously, this is quite low. You could really get people to pay 200 to 500 a month to maintenance. It's really not that much to maintain their website, and you're going to keep doing things and keep adding things, and you know, some clients will cost you more time than others as well. Let's just see if this is a propagation issue because I'm not 100% convinced that it is. It's normally instant on DigitalOcean. Let's try incognito. No. There shouldn't be any issue here. Hmm. Hi, will you make it specifically on how you made the design of SEO Grove? Because it's definitely not made only from stock HTML, CSS, JS, AI. It is. It's made from stock HTML, CSS, JS, AI. It's all we did was give it add creative, right? You can kind of see if you look. We kind of just took what they had, but like made it our own effectively. But you can see it's kind of similar sort of style, right? So you can use Playwright to take screenshots of a website that you like the look of and then vibe code, whatever. But it is just HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and AI with vibe coding. Okay, so it says it might take up to 1 hour. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit here talking shit for an hour while this propagates, right? We'll check. You guys can check manually. But yeah, I think that's it for now, guys. I'm going to start streaming every single day, I believe, working on Claude Code, working on different things. I'm not sure what I'll be working on, but I'm sure I'll be working on something that you guys will find interesting. If you have anything that you want me to work on specifically, or if you want to just, chat or whatever, then feel free to leave a comment or email me or whatever. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for checking out the stream. We streamed for an hour and 36 minutes. Eventually, I do want to get into the habit of streaming for longer, but we just have to see how things go because I don't want to stream constantly for no reason, right? There has to be a reason to sit here for 8 hours, for example, and stream. But yeah, really, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. Which Claude Code subplan do you use? We have three $200 plans, right? Project reviews of subs. Yeah, we could do that for sure. Yeah, we can definitely do that coding mystery. That's a good idea. I might do that tomorrow, guys. So get your projects ready, and yeah, I'll go through them. SEO or coding, SaaS, whatever the hell you guys have built. I'd love to look at some of your projects. Obviously, you'll be showing them on stream, so just be wary of that. If you don't want to share, then don't share. But yeah, I mean, we'll set something up. Probably do a Google Sheet where people can edit and add themselves, or I might even make like a little website for that or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll probably stream for a bit longer tomorrow. I need to eat and I've got some other things to do. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much and peace out. You're all legends.